Sunshine Storytime!
Welcome to Sunshine Storytime. We're so glad you're here. We have another story for you. Today's story is called Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. This is sure to be a fun story. So grab a snack, grab your blankie, snuggle in, and let's read a story. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Created and illustrated by James Dean. Story by Eric Litwin. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3. That's groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Oh no, the last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1 minus 1 equals 0. 0 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. Whoop, whoop. It's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Thanks for being with us here at Sunshine Storytime. If you like our content, please give the subscribe button a big smooch and the like button a real big hug. We'd like that. If you want more stories, you can see our bedtime story playlist in the description box below. We're so glad to have you here. So, ciao, ciao for now. See you next time.